Okay, have you ever been in an environment with someone who doesn't look like you and immediately felt uncomfortable or not sure how to interact with that individual? Was it because you were afraid that you may say something offensive? Or maybe you just find yourself shying away from those type of uncomfortable situations. I have been in that situation. Actually, I've been in that situation multiple times. And it was through that experience I had to take inventory of why I felt uncomfortable. I mean, my family is from the Caribbean, and though I was born in the United States, I was raised Caribbean. So I should be culturally intelligent, right? I should understand that different cultures exist and embrace them, right? Well, one would think, but that was not my experience. For some reason, I found myself uncomfortable in certain cultural environments and more comfortable in others. And that bothered me. And it bothered me because I felt that I was great when it came to diversity and inclusion. But yet and still, I struggled with diversity and inclusion. So what did I do? Well, after beating myself up some, yes, I know I shouldn't have, but I did, I decided to do some self-introspection. I wanted to know where this discomfort came from and why. So I was introduced to the Intercultural Development Inventory, also known as the IDI, and I decided to take the assessment as I figured this would give me some insights into what my biases may be and why. Because clearly we all have biases, and those biases show up different at different times. After all, we are human, and we have to acknowledge that those biases exist. Now, I really can't even remember how I was introduced to the IDI, but I am so glad I was. This assessment measures your intercultural competence, not by the objective culture, surface-related items like dance, food, language in the culture, but by the subjective culture, what's below the surface, like behaviors, values, and beliefs. And when you get below the surface, you get more depth and deeper understanding of a culture. And with that deeper understanding comes a great appreciation for those cultures. The intercultural competence is that bridge between diversity and inclusion. It helps to go beyond just diversity and really enter into that space of inclusion. And when I started to gain that deeper appreciation, my comfort levels changed, my intercultural competence changed, and I began to really understand how to interact with others as well. I gained tools, resources, and insights on how to navigate this thing called the continuum of intercultural competence. And though I am a certified diversity and inclusion manager coach, that doesn't mean I have everything figured out, and I am not perfect at this. This is a continual journey, but one I love to travel, and I would love to travel it with you. So do you know how culturally competent you are? And if not, are you willing to take the journey to find out, to gain that understanding on where you are in the continuum, and to build deeper relationships with substance and appreciation? If so, the IDI assessment is for you. And as a licensed IDI administrator in my program, you will receive a license to take the IDI assessment. You will receive your individual IDI assessment report and your individual development plan, your IDP template. You will receive a 1-hour debrief session with me to go over the report and create the individual development plan with goals. And then I also will check in with you on a 30-minute follow-up 6 months after the debrief session on your progress, and also 12 months after the debrief session on your progress to hold you accountable. Look, let's get comfortable being uncomfortable, armed with tools and knowledge to do so. There is a limitation on space in this program, so don't delay. Please come and join me. I would love to take this journey with you and experience your journey of understanding your intercultural competence.